does it feel right? Oh, oh, 'cause I've been thinking that it just might. Do you need me? Are you in demand? 'Cause I got room in my world for two, and if you want to, I can show you. Oh baby, you're a green light. Tell me, does it feel right? Oh, oh, 'cause I've been thinking that it just might. Do you need me? Are you in demand? 'Cause I got room in my world for two, and if you want to, I can show you. Oh baby, you're a green light.
What's going on, everybody? It is your favorite friendly neighborhood ginger. It is Mully Mullins in the house, and welcome back with another session, another episode of D&D Shenanigans, where I am your nerdy ass dungeon master, Mully Mullins, in the flesh, in the blood. We got an announcement to make when we head up the Discord. So let's go down. Let's actually, before we do anything, let's launch the game. And let's go into our...
Recommend that.
Hello. Welcome. Oh, I just got a notification from the Leafs. Oh, the Leafs just scored. Matthew Nyes.
Yeah, with 6:40 to go in the third period.
We need another goal. We need another goal. Where is everybody else at? I know Gregnar is not here.
Everyone else said to be late, so what?
Yeah.
Who I think we're missing at this current moment is Irvin. Everyone who said they'd... Oh, sorry, and Starry. Starry as well.
Yeah, adaption and... Yeah, Starry... I think I heard something about Brave not being able to make it.
Yeah, because he works.
Going up, looking.
That's what I think Brave works.
Right. But he is on.
Yeah. Gregnar won't make it this time.
I have to figure some stuff.
Science got work. Brave just said he'll see. He's got some stuff to figure out first.
Okay. So we're waiting on Irvin and Adastra.
Yes.
Excuse me. I guess I'll do something else while I wait.
Yeah. We're all here.
We're all ready to go. We are all ready to go.
Oh, look at that.
Who is that?
Starry
Who is that? Was that Adastra?
Apologies, be there a Starry. Adastra. Starry
Yeah.
Void.
So
Adastra.
she's
Elfrida.
on the way. We did some Curse of Strahd last night. It was good. It was exciting.
Nice.
It was very exciting. I've got an announcement to make when people come in. Well, it's a good announcement to me, but I don't think it would affect you guys unless you guys want to join. But I'm going to open up some more time slots during the weekday for D&D on stream.
Oh, nice.
So they'd be at obviously it won't affect me on midnights, but it would affect you, Kevin, regardless when you alternate shifts. Yeah.
During the week when I'm on days, Wednesday, Thursdays are booked for myself.
Yeah.
Because that's when I play in my other groups. Poke him in the eye. Ow.
Oh, it's 3-3.
Oh no, they just scored. I just turned the game off.
I just opened up the Score mobile app. I just seen it. Who scored that one? It was...
Who scored? No, it's not saying yet. Not yet. Let me look on Twitter.
With 4:36 left.
No, not there yet. Come on. Matthew Nyes again.
Yo, he's hot. He's red hot.
I like him.
I just got it now. Matthew Nyes with the wrist shot.
Domi assisted both goals. Good. I need to see him get out of his slump there. That's good. And Matthew Nyes assisted on the first goal, too.
Well, that's a good combo right there. Then Domi and Nyes. You got to keep those guys together.
Yeah.
I literally have no idea what y'all are talking
The Toronto Maple Leafs.
Hockey.
Oh, yeah, something that I don't watch.
Well, I feel
Well,
sorry for you.
if you don't mind me asking, it's personal. Where are you from?
Texas.
Texas. Well, you got the Dallas Stars. Okay, cool. Max Domi played with Dallas last year. Come on. I'm joking. He did, but I get hockey's not for everyone.
Well, Dasha, it is Aradashka, and there's...
That was funny though. I have to give you that. That was funny.
Well.
Oh, there's everyone's here. So we have everyone who's playing. I know Blackberry said he was going to be late. So I have a quick little announcement that I was telling Kev and Sage that because I'm on night shift too, I'm going to be opening up some more time slots for some more different campaigns for D&D, but they'll be like in the afternoon, the afternoon time. So I'm going to try to get some more people into the Discord, to get some more games going, try to get the stream popping off again, because I know I've been slacking on streaming on my half.
You can count me in if you need another person for a campaign.
Nice. But I know that the other two, you guys have school and stuff like that, so it makes
Yeah.
it makes it harder.
I'm
But
going to
who's
politely
ready?
decline.
Who's ready to begin?
Oh, I am.
I am currently loading in C01.
Can we? And it's so nice to hear Dastra. Thank you.
Hi.
Hi. And it would probably be for her benefit if we did a quick recap. I don't know when last you were here.
I was here the last. We were on our way to the dragon.
Yeah, you weren't here the last time.
No, we just fought another.
I wasn't here last time.
Yes, you weren't here the last time. It was the
No, I was here.
Were you here?
I was here with the Yetis, and Gragnar ran away away into the woods.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
I was here.
Everybody that is in this call was there.
Okay.
The last one.
So now, because people were just assuming I wasn't here, I don't feel bad for assuming someone else wasn't here. So we're even. There we go.
Yeah, I know Brave
So yes, we had left.
is a hit and miss now for Saturdays, so. All right, so
Well, we can always use extra support when they come in, so that's
right. So we are going to begin with our IceWind recap from last episode, because I know we didn't play last week because of the Thanksgiving holiday and the stupid strike from GM, which only lasted 12 hours. It was bullshit. But we got a wicked deal out of it, so I'm happy about that.
It lasted 2 shifts. It lasted 16 hours.
Yeah.
And it was just ratified just before the 3rd shift was supposed to come in and go out and have some fun. So I didn't get to strike.
It was cold. It was cold and raining. Especially standing on the picket line at midnight.
Not fun.
No.
No thanks.
All right, so last session, you guys attended, or the party, I shouldn't say you guys because we have a missus here in the party. The party attended the Good Meat Festival, which was a bunch of craziness and fun things that happened there. You were able to stop by a particular shop that caught the eyes of most of the party, Mary's Knickknacks, where you were able to acquire, or some of you were able to acquire, some items of magic nature. You guys then bid farewell to Mary the High Elf and left Mary's Knickknacks, where you then were informed about an ongoing dragon issue, or a return of a white dragon over in the sunblight region of the mountain areas. You guys took your cold weather gear and you loaded up a couple dog sleds as you departed towards the mountain region of the spine of the world. It is called spine of the world mountain region. The lower mountain regions of Icewind Dale. To get to Sunblight, you will have to travel through It Ascendant. So you've almost been traveling for about 2 days now. This is where we will begin today's session. You've been on the road on your dog sleds for about 2.5 days. It is afternoon. It is
Had a long rest.
cold. You have had a long rest. It is cold. It is about minus 55 degrees Celsius outside. As
Oh,
you just past Dugan's Hole, where you battled Sethrak and defeated him. It's where you had your fun encounter with the hot springs or the bathhouse and Nimsy Huddle. As you pass Dugan's Hole, you notice a storm brewing, a wintry storm brewing above, as you are riding on your sleds heading towards the spine of the world. So you guys on the map are in this
Dears.
general area right here.
Sorry, we see the circle. I had it minimized. We're heading towards the X. X marks the spot.
Yes,
We're
this is the destination right
way
here.
there,
That's
maybe.
the general location, yeah.
Okay.
And we're like right here, right?
Yeah.
Ish.
So you're still a couple days out.
Do I, can I go ahead and basically look around to see if there's any danger that could be in front of us or coming at us?
Say that again. You cut out there. My headset was being weird.
Can I, Darius is gonna look around and make sure they're not being followed and there's no danger ahead.
Give me a perception check.
Oh.
Oh.
Survey says
17.
17. As you
I like that.
you kind of get your dog to slow down a bit. You're kind of like looking around. You notice the incoming storm from the north. Sorry, guys. Yes, I sneeze like Michael Jackson. It's not my fault. You're looking around.
Okay.
You guys can laugh. You can laugh. Laugh it up. Laugh it up. And you're looking around.
Oh, I'm giggling. Don't worry.
You see the impending storm, and you don't see anything else. You just see frozen wasteland in front of you. But in the distance, you catch what looks like a tented city. Well, I wouldn't say city. It's just like a couple of tents with a campfire coming around the 10 trail area here. You can see it from the distance. You just
We got tents up ahead.
Should we stop and take shelter from the storm?
Probably a good idea.
Cautiously. But he's sharing a fire. That would be good.
So we're gonna head towards these tents.
if you guys were talking to me
Non-threatening
there, I
way.
didn't hear a single thing you guys said because my headset.
No.
We're gonna head towards.
Uh,
Yeah, we're heading towards the tents.
Yeah.
Very cautiously.
Yeah. Probably slowing our
Yeah.
speed.
okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and slow the sleigh that I am currently driving and slow it down just a bit.
Okay. The dogs are just like, and you're like, whoosh, and you're just kind of like, mush, whoa. almost like you'd command a horse to kind of slow down, and your huskies kind of go from a fast pace to a nice kind of going with the flow pace. Like you're still going, but you're not going as fast.
Not going all out. Yeah, yeah. Cautious. Non-threatening movements.
It is late afternoon.
We're gonna have to do the area.
For storytelling purposes, have Gregnar and Silent, are they just hanging out at Dugan's Hole?
They've stopped by the Red Waters to do a bit of fishing.
Okay.
They're going to try to capture some food and meet up with you guys later on.
Food, yes. Sounds like a plan. So we're not trying to hide a Goliath with us. Okay, good.
No.
Non-threatening.
You notice.
So taking a slow approach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You notice the drop in temperature as you come closer to the little bush area there of the tent trails. It drops another 10 degrees Celsius. It's now minus 65 degrees Celsius.
Oh. Yeah.
You notice a bit of icicles forming on your sled as you approach the two tents. As you kind of get closer and you stop, you notice a small figure sitting by the fire. Small figure. He's got a wintry cloaked hood on with fur. He looks about 3'5" in height. And that is all you see until you're ready to approach the figure.
Darius is probably going to approach the figure.
Yes.
So you hop off your sled. You attach your snowshoes as the snow is very deep here. You're all keeping an eye on that impending snowstorm that's coming in. As you approach closer, the figure kind of turns to the side where you can see his face. You see this big, long, green nose and pointy chin, just kind of looking at you, eyeing down as he's keeping warm to the fire.
Do I recognize the race?
Give me a... I can either say a nature check. Give me a history check.
History check. One second. Right. So you said a
History.
history. That's a 17.
You definitely notice the race. It is Goblin. He's just sitting down by the fire by himself.
Shout. Hello?
The Goblin fully turns around as you see the cloak in the wind kind of blow back, and you see he's got a little bit of like a reddish white 3 pieces of hair kind of like sticking out.
Well, hello. Come on, sit with the fire. You look very frozen and cold. The name's Gobbo the Goblin. Come and sit down with us.
Yeah, Well, I'm checking my notes, and I'm not very good with my notes.
Kevin, John Tavoris, game winner.
For the offer.
No,
I'm gonna motion to the others that it seems to be safe. But before any of this happens, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Detect Magic.
Okay. Castaway.
Yes.
As you kind of stop in your footprints, you kind of raise your hand just slightly a bit, almost at like a 25-degree, to kind of see if you sense any type of magical aurora. You don't sense anything magical. There's no magic aurora. There is no magic trickery. There is no magic in this area whatsoever.
Okay, so Darius, after motioning his party to come sit, he's going to remove his hood, and everybody should start to notice that there are two little type of stumps in his head.
Oh.
Little tiny, like, they're kind of pointed, but they're rounded a bit at the bases. Thank you for your hospitality.
You're very welcome. I have no idea what you are, but I see the two stumps on your head. Come sit, warm up. There's tons of food to go around. I won't eat it all by myself. Us traveling goblins, we travel far, and we really don't work up a big appetite, you know. But I see there's a storm coming. We have tons of room in the tents here.
You kind of see like the one, his one open tent. It looks small on the outside. The second tent, you kind of notice a couple huskies just like lying down, their head sticking out of the tent, just gnawing on some animal bones.
How long have you been out here?
So where are you from?
Where am I from?
Where are you all from? Not just one person. I like to get to know who's accompanying me at my fire.
Adastra does a little bow in front of him. Adastra Everstone, I am from Tourmaline.
Oh, Tourmaline, good town. Nice to meet you. I'm Gobbo the Goblin. The traveling goblin, I should say.
Would you happen to have any establishment? My apologies, everyone else introduced themselves. I'm getting ahead of myself.
Surrender Fanac.
Oh, the traveling bard. I've heard all about you. I've heard some of your stories.
Yes.
It's nice to finally get to meet
Storyteller
the
extraordinary.
living legend in the flesh.
You do me wonders. Thank you. Gobbo, it is a pleasure.
It is
It's
my
finally
honor.
nice. It's nice to be around the company of someone new.
Well, maybe you can write a story about Gobbo the Goblin here. Darius, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Gobbo the Goblin, the traveling goblin.
I'm actually a citizen here in IceWind. I'm a resident in Goodmead.
Good meat. I just left there about 2 days ago. 2 days ago, and I've slowly made my way over here as I'm heading back to Fendelver. If I don't know if you've heard of Fendelver.
Don't think I have. I might.
What I have?
Yes. So any resident from Icewind obviously is from the Forgotten Realms, would know that Fendelver is a small town just to the southwest of IceWind.
Interesting.
That town's not too far from Icewind, if I'm correct.
No, not at all. Not at all. I'm maybe about another 5 days away due to the impending the weather. The weather here is crazy. It never used to be like this a couple years ago. It was nice, green, grass, animals everywhere. All sorts of races, goblins, orcs, half-orcs. The elves even made an appearance. A lot of dwarves from the mountains coming around. A lot of dwarves. Dragons.
Ooh. We're
Do
in search
dragons
of a
tickle
dragon.
your fancy there?
Bonjour.
Yes, they do. We are in search of a dragon.
Interesting. Bonjour, bonjour. The name is Gobble the Goblin. How are you?
I just got here.
Well, I'm
Hi,
still
Goblin.
Gobble the Goblin.
Hey, what are we doing?
We are introducing ourselves to our new companion, Gobble the Goblin.
Where are we?
On our way
on the
to
map.
the
Here?
yeah.
Like,
If you
what's the area look like?
What is?
we're in the middle of the winter wasteland,
You
just kind of trying to wait out a storm.
Alright, I'm just gonna come out from like a stormy area and be like, well, damn, it's cold.
Oh,
It's about minus 65 degrees Celsius now. The weather, as you got closer to here, the weather dropped about 10 degrees Celsius from the minus 55 that it was originally when you left Dugan's Hole.
I go looking for Gregnar for 1 second and you leave.
Well, what were we supposed to do?
Yeah, fair enough.
Come sit, have some food, warm up to the fire. There's a storm on its way. You guys are more welcome to stay here at Gobble's camp. I am a traveling goblin, as you can tell.
Yeah.
Making friends is the name of the business. The pleasure is mine. Pleasure is mine.
Goblin named Gobbo?
Yes.
gobbo, gobbo, gobbo.
Loren, come on.
Simpsons reference.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I
By the
don't.
way, I'm not here. I'm just on break, and I felt like I'd for you guys.
Oh, welcome.
Oh, very nice.
Welcome, Brave. I am Gobbo the Traveling Goblin. Nice to meet you. Hopefully work is going good for you. Hopefully.
What is this sending stone you speak of?
The Sending Stone. Oh, the dragons you're talking about?
Oh, that's how Brave is talking to us.
Ah, he's cast message. Must be a very powerful message. He must be a wizard. But I'm pretty sure. Have you heard of Gobbo the Traveling Goblin before? No? He's got his big grin on his face, big nice
Again,
smile.
out of character. I'm pretty sure that Mary mentioned that there was goblins that we should meet. I'm not sure if Gobbo is the actual goblin.
I can tell you he was mentioned
not
earlier
write it down
at the
because-
beginning of the campaign as an important figure.
By Nimsy Hogahom?
Before that.
Yep, he...
By the way, is Morgan there, out of curiosity?
No, you stopped at the Redwaters with Gregnar and Freya to do some fishing.
To do what?
Fishing, yeah. You're gonna try to catch
Yeah,
some
they
food
were
and then meet up with the party.
If I use a sending stone to talk to everybody.
Absolutely, 100%. Do it. I'm gonna go pee real quick.
I'm gonna use my sending stone real quick.
Huh?
Hey, I don't want this to be a problem, but it's about that time, and I think the big dumb one, he got a hook in his hand, and I just felt like I had to tell you.
Typically.
I couldn't find you. I was looking all over for you and couldn't seem to find you guys.
Like you were looking earlier?
I just got here as well, so in character, he was looking for you but couldn't find you, so he came back to the party.
Oh. Well, I felt like I should let everybody know. Don't let the big one handle hooks. He's not good at it. See ya.
Have fun.
All right.
And that's probably the extent of my playing for today because I got to eat my food and then go back to work. So,
Good luck.
Eat well and enjoy work.
thank you.
Do not die. That would be a big no-no.
That would be unfortunate.
Uh-oh. You think he got my message?
Hopefully.
Probably.
Did I put it?
So I'm looking over my notes, and I have written down when we were in it was either Lonelywood or Goodmead, that we were to meet two traveling goblin merchants, Igor and Eon.
What's this one's name?
Gobbo.
Gobbo.
Gobbo the goblin.
I suppose we should ask him, if he's met either of the two, and then let's keep in mind that we're... No, continue.
Because I'm sure that, over the course of sitting down, I would make sure to tell him our story of meeting in Lonelywood. And then progressing to Tourmaline and the betrayal by Speaker Mastiu. And then...
Somewhat of a evil being.
Yeah.
They tried to have us arrested. We got saved by Ariel on the ride to Dugan's.
Yeah, the Ariel, the Frost Maiden.
Or Ariel. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Ariel.
I think it's Ariel. Oh, I also
Alright, I have returned. Hang on, I'm just trying to fix my Discord.
Oh, you haven't been here
low.
for this. Okay. Okay.
What?
I didn't know he wasn't here. Okay.
Darius was.
Again, explaining that when we were in Lonelywood, we were told of two goblin traveling merchants, Igor and Eon, I believe. And they would be able to, originally they would be able to sell us sleds. That is the first known reference to goblins that I have written down.
Igor and Eon, you say?
Saying that yes.
Interesting. They are employees of mine.
Oh, very nice.
So you've actually met one up. You've met the boss, the number one in the business of dog sledding.
Himsy?
No, Gobbo the Goblin.
Oh, Gobbo the number one. I see.
So you do have an establishment.
I do. Have you heard of the traveling goblins?
We are actually renting some of your dogs right now. These are ours.
Ah, interesting. Then you don't mind if they have some spare bones from the meats here that's cooking on the fire for us?
They are yours, as much as they are ours.
Fully paid for, mind you, as well. Fully paid for, so yes.
They're pretty pricey, but I'm trying to.
I'm saying we've fully paid for these.
Ah, yes, that's what I'm saying. They're probably expensive. I'm trying to still work at a reasonable price for the town folks here in IceWind. You know, it's from Fandelva to IceWind, traveling in the cold, minus 50 all the time. But you know, it's just it's business.
Time is money, friend.
Time is money. Time is also priceless. And you see him just grab. He's got like a boar cooking over the fire. He just grabs one of the boar legs and
nodding, and he's like, dig in, help yourself. We'll make some nice conversation over the fire. Hopefully the dogs have been working out for you. They look like they were a strong batch. Especially if you've traveled with them all the way from Goodmead to this destination.
They indeed are. We thank you for their good quality.
I only sell the best quality dogs. If you buy a poor dog from me, you get your money back. No questions asked.
Good to know. Adastra's gonna take out her deck, carve out a chunk of the board.
You take there. It's he says it's like open game. The board's nice, warm. The aroma, the smell kind of makes your mouth kind of water and savory, almost like a Homer Simpson when he sees a donut. These are not
Just
the.
digging into that.
He's just mowing down.
Have some ale. The barrel there's ale. It's a special goblin brew ale. I'm pretty sure you're probably used to the dragon ale of the 10 towns. They say it's the best, but this stuff here is more potent. This will warm your insides up. I call it. What do I call it again? I really never thought of a name for it. I should call it Gobble's Traveling Ale. That sounds like a good name. Would you like to try
I
some?
concur. It is a good. Well, of course.
He pours. He brings out a bunch of mugs for you to grab, and he's pours it in, hands it out.
Oh, this stuff hits like hotter than fire.
And as you bring the cup slowly to your mouth, your nose gets a whiff of it. It almost smells like it's got like a fruity scent to it, but it smells really, really, really good. You take a little sip, and it hits the hatch in the right places. Oh, Silent says hi on Twitch. Hello, Silent. It hits the spot as it instantly warms up your core. You're sitting there with like your mitt still on, obviously, because it's minus 65. You don't want to have any of your extreme your body parts hanging out in this kind of weather. It wouldn't be good. But you get this good fruity sensation as it touches the tip of your tongue. It tastes way better than the dragon ale that you're used to having from the 10 towns.
So what do you think of it? What do you think? Is it good? Is it good? It's brewed by me in Fandelva.
It is fabulous.
Ah, thank you.
I do agree that this is at least one of the best drinks I've had in a while.
Oh, excellent.
In this cold weather.
Excellent. So where are thou traveling to?
The spine of the world.
The spine of the world. Interesting. Any particular reason why you're heading to there? There's not much there, but a path. He points over down the path there. There's a fork in the path down there. As you can see, like this little. You kind of see like the path comes here and then splits to the southwest and then kind of splits to the southeast. As he just kind of like points with his green little finger with his sharp pointy nail. that's the path you'd want to take if you're
Dragon hunting.
heading to the I haven't seen a dragon in almost 500 years. Oh, that might have given my age away to you guys. But that's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
Do you think there would still be one there now?
You must be heading to Sunblights then, if you're heading in this direction. I've never laid eyes on the white beast, but I've heard the stories. Obviously, being a traveling goblin, that dragon's been in Icewind Dale before the Frost Maiden did what she did with the frozen tundra. Something must have pissed her off a little bit here and there, and she cast a Neverwinter on Icewind Dale, pretty much. But you know all about the sacrifices, right? Right? Please tell me you do.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
The 10 towns and all the sacrifices to Ariel.
Some of those
Nothing.
Burning. You make sacrifices.
some of the sacrifices are a little
Fire.
hectic.
Food.
The fire and the food is doable, but humans, come on, these people are savages. Like, yes, goblins can be savages too, but Gobbo here is an A-OK guy. But if you seek a dragon there, you'll have to go deep within Sunblight. That's a massive cave of the spine of the world there, but to get there first, you must travel through Iridescendant. It's funny story.
In it?
It's
Travel
ID
to where, sorry?
Iridescendant. It's a funny story about that area that you're about to travel to, because it's not from this world. Over there a long time ago, what do you call those fancy things from the sky? Spaceships, meteors. One of them crashed over in that site, and it was definitely not a star. I've seen many stars in my time, being over 500 years of age, but this thing was big and massive, almost looked like a comet, almost. It landed. It landed over there, and it blocks the path to Sunblight. So obviously, you now have to go through there to get to Sunblight. But I've never been down that area in 200 years.
I see.
What did you encounter while you...
A bunch of yetis, dire wolves, more yetis, abominable snowman. They're definitely different than yetis. You people call them yetis, but there's a difference between the two of them, like especially size. Walt, I've seen some kobolds, some orcs, some dead humans.
I see.
You mentioned that you've never seen anything of this nature. Have you never seen a comet, or was it different?
Whatever hit there is not from this world. It's very, very, very different. I've seen many things in my lifetime. I've seen dragons, I've seen zombies, I've seen vampires. You would never think vampires are real until I just told you so, but that's a tale for another time. What good can you tell? We goblins, we get around. Word gets around. Especially when you're a traveling goblin. Anyone for another round of Gobble's traveling ale here? Yes, yes. As he pours himself another glass and he rips off more of the boar.
Edwin will lift up.
I will politely decline.
I will pass. Thank you for.
Take one little bit of it. It was
A learned scholar must keep his wits about him. You know,
Unlike
the
me,
pen.
I'm not gonna pass on the ale.
Oh, I can brew you some tea or coffee. Whatever you want. The hospitality is mine. A tea for you?
Thank you for your hospitality.
You're very welcome. It is.
What do you make?
It is very cold. Come into the tent. Come in. There's tons of space. I know it looks small on the outside, but it's not what's on the outside that matters. And you see him just kind of. He kind of gets up and he's like kind of like hunched over like Quasimodo, walking with a limp as he's obviously an older goblin into the tent. As you follow him into the tent, this little tent, which only looks like it's like 5 feet high on the outside, is almost like one of those tents from Harry Potter as it deceives the eyes. As you go in, the ceiling magically transforms to a 100-foot ceiling. It's just amazing. Like, so from the door to the back, it's almost like 50 feet long by 50 feet wide in this small tent. But on the outside, it only looks like it's a 5x5 tent. He's got tons of warm bed. There's a fire in the middle. There's even more food. There's like fruits, and there's vegetable, and there's stew. There's dragon meat. Help yourself. He just sits down in his traveling rocking chair, it is called, as he's rocking back and forth as he packs his pipe, his smoke pipe. And he sits there, raises the pipe to his mouth. As he's sitting there having a nice smoke off his pipe there. Is anybody else here carry for a little puff? If anybody is talking, I cannot hear anybody. Yeah, I can't hear anybody. Hang on, let me fix this.
Except
you're on the inside.
Okay.
Oh no.
Now I can hear you.
Okay. Seren will cautiously accept some of his pipe.
Okay. He gives you a puff on it.
Thank you. What we got there? 12 fishes.
So, will you be traveling to Sunblight tonight, or will you be camping out with your little green buddy tonight?
Really, if you would allow us to, considering the oncoming storm. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm really tired.
Absolutely.
Considering the oncoming snowstorm.
You can definitely stay here. The snowstorm is it's probably already here. He kind of gets out of his chair, opens the door, and it's like a blizzard now out. The storm has finally hit the camp.
Yes, pretty allow us for the night.
Such hospitality will not go unnoticed, my good friend.
I try. It's how good business happens. You know, you're very hospitable to people. You're nice to people. You're not rude to people and not mean to people. And people will do business with you. It's fantastic.
Agreed.
Indeed. Are the dogs going to be okay?
The dogs are comfy in their own tent. Their tent is similar to like this, nice and their tent actually has a fireplace in it. Would you like to see?
How nice.
I take care of my animals very well. A good taking care of animal respects its owner. Especially when you're the #1 dog trainer in all of the Forgotten Realms. Remember that. Remember that. Whenever you need a dog, you come see Gobbo the Traveling Goblin.
Of course. It will be in my back pocket.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Well, I am going to head to bed for the night. Make yourself at home. Talk amongst one another. I will see you in the morning. As he gets up, hops out of his rocking chair. Like I said, he's only about like 3'5". He goes into this back section of the tent, which has like another door, and he's passed out for the night. So I will give you guys this opportunity to RP here.
I do hope that the others are alright.
They're durable. I'm sure they'll be fine.
Yeah, Greg knows a strong guy. He'll be okay.
I thought we were level 6.
No, we're level 5.
No, we're level.
No.
We should be level 6.
We are?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We are level 6. Yes.
Oh boy, give me like 15 seconds.
No problem.
I am munching on munchies as in character. He's munching on food next.
That was quite the interesting fellow.
Right, what's his...
What's his angle? What's his angle is more what I'm worried about.
He does seem more... so of a traveling merchant, if anything.
Did he say that he was a merchant other than his sledding business?
He just said that he was a traveling goblin.
He was not very admitted to his business, unless mentioned.
Yes.
But of course that can simply be just the age.
Yeah.
Bit of an ancient.
Yes, well, nothing I'm unfamiliar with.
Darius
Of course
is
not,
gonna-
old man.
Darius is gonna touch his head, not realizing that his little tiny horns are there, and he kind of like stops when he feels it. What in God's name? What is this?
Irvin sort of like sits up a little. Oh, continue.
As soon as he does that, Redwin's gonna just pop out with like toast, just pieces of bread that he fried, and he's gonna question the horns.
And I was just getting a snack. I'm coming back.
Oh yeah, what are those things on the top of your head?
Yeah, nice nubs. Nice nubs there, bud.
Surely not the mark of a demon.
They look like horns.
Alright.
You don't happen to be a demon, do you?
Yeah, Irvin's sitting up a little more.
Not that I know.
After I say that, I'm gonna
you
look
certain?
over at Adastra and be like, oh, what? My apologies.
No, it's okay. Mine are much more impressive. Those might be deep.
I can assure you that I'm not a demon.
Are you certain?
Good enough.
If I was, you guys would be the first to know.
He offers a piece of bread to Adastra.
Oh,
Hey,
thank you.
why don't you cast Detect Good and Evil and find out?
I don't have that spell.
Yeah, hold on, give me like
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I'm
you're
more-
gonna cast
It's
Detect Good and Evil on me?
no, I only have Divine Sense at the moment. My apologies.
Not on you, just in general. It'll tell us
I
if
do
anything
not.
around us is demon or infernal.
I am an attack mage.
I do not have the spell equipped or, activated at the
Well.
moment.
That's unfortunate.
It's for next campaign.
I don't know how we're gonna settle this horn situation then.
You could shake them off. Oh, gratefully.
No,
Really,
okay, so
allow me to aid you with that.
Darius is gonna immediately try to grab one
I
of
will.
his
I'll
and
look
yank
at
it,
you,
and it's not doing anything.
and I'm gonna. If you actually say that, I'll look at you in disbelief because I would assume that that's not a thing to do for people with horns.
It is.
I'm
No.
gonna munch on my toast. I'm amused at all of this. Horns are just normal. I've been around 2 tieflings. It seems long enough.
3.
Yeah,
Mm.
three now.
Yeah, 3 of them.
And
I forgot
and
what
I'll
they.
and I'll look around and say, "Am I not wrong here?"
Horns
Suggesting
are
that
normal
that's what
unless
I'm.
they're not. And for a human, they are not.
So, my good Ad Astra here, my good lady Ad Astra, is
Mm.
it normal to shave one's horns or ask someone to shave one's horns? Like again, this is sort of
Normal.
like this is Kevin asking out of character because it just seems asking a tiefling whether you are or not. I don't know, but you have horns. I'm not going to ask you to shave your horns. That's like
Mhm.
you're asking a human to change their skin, right? Or something maybe.
Sure. I
Right,
think
yeah,
it's
right.
mostly in
We're gonna
jest.
go with yes.
Okay.
This is mostly in jest, of course.
Okay.
I know
Is Irvin?
Darius is not. Hmm?
Would you make a joke though?
Uh,
Would
er, yeah, he's a bit, he's comfortable at the moment. He's like
okay.
sheltered.
Ooh, a joke? A joke? Look at this. We'll write this one down in this book.
It's rare from the old man,
And
but he does
Oh,
indulge
look at
himself.
yourself.
sense of humor.
As Darius is kind of just sitting there, he kind of has like one hand kind of just like out, like kind of just, not like to his side. It's kind of like just extended a little bit outward. And unto his knowledge, he is casting produce flame.
Okay. It goes off.
I would like to make him not cast. Just put out the flame.
Give me a strength check. Both roll a strength check.
Well, mine would be charisma.
Okay.
It's magic.
All right.
Would I have to roll? Would I have to roll it? Since it is mine is also magic.
Sure.
Would it just be spell save
say
DC?
Redwind feels high at the moment.
Do I make a strength
What?
check or do I do it?
Oh wait.
Yeah.
My bad.
So I make a strength check.
I'm magically putting out the fire. Never mind. And like disappeared.
Oh wait, I was supposed to.
So as you kind of walk over and just like put your hand over his hand, which puts out the flame.
Something was.
Now that he's done it once, he's gonna try to do it again.
Okay.
So casting his flame. So if I extend my fingers out and
Okay.
I cast heat metal on Irvin. I'm joking.
Irvin starts to
sense of humor.
He starts to sweat. He sweats, and as
mean,
I would
it's
hope
not
so.
something that humans do. I don't know that.
Unless they're like
True.
Eric's just kind of filling it in. You notice that the horns that we keep calling it are not really pointed. They're kind of round.
Do they look like? Sorry, this is out of character. Do they look like bone, or is it like? Are they colored? You know.
If you didn't want to think they look like bone, you might have to do some sort of check. I have no idea. But I would say yes. I would say yes, they are bone.
Thank you. Oh.
Do you feel the different there?
I feel something. I'm not sure what it is.
Interesting. She is scribbling on.
yeah, Red One's gonna be like, go ahead and try something out. Let's take this outside first. But try and attack or something.
In the morning, I think there's apparently a blizzard passing.
There's no time.
In a blizzard.
I think it's best we get some sleep. Just that's advice you need to.
How many beds are there?
There's about 7.
As if he was expecting company.
Why it was just
You just hear from the back room.
And I will take note of Irvin taking first watch again.
Red One's gonna come up to her and hand him a piece of toast and go lay on the bed.
Okay.
I'm just gonna pocket a random piece of toast.
It'll come in handy.
Yeah.
Like moldy. It'll come in handy.
Just a very hard stale.
The
Have
cold
you
will preserve it.
ever read Hansel and Gretel? You gotta leave breadcrumbs at some point, right?
Oh yeah. When we're in that cave system.
Yes.
Jerry says, I'll start closely.
As will it.
He's gonna kind of just lay on the ground.
Silent says to take every fork.
Oh.
That does sound like something Silent would do. There's no chandeliers for you to take, Silent.
Silverware, I guess.
Oh my god,
Next
take all
best
this.
Just take all the silverware.
Take all this food.
Yeah.
So, Irvin, you were doing first watch?
Yeah, and he is going to
The fire inside the tent or the fire outside?
It can be inside the tent, basically.
Okay.
The entrance.
What's everyone else doing momentarily before we get back to Irvin?
Sleeping.
Okay.
Darius is kind of out cold by the fire.
If this is still within like the first couple minutes of someone going to bed, I'm just walking around, looking inside this hut, if you will, and just taking notes, just writing things down, like painting, decisions, whatever, like just getting a lay of the land before I go to bed.
Okay. So basically, you just you're looking at the walls. I'm not gonna make you write an investigation check for that one. So you just kind of
I'm just logging, right? Just going around and trying to get to know my surroundings, just
okay.
for my own benefit, to sort of see what happens.
in minus 70
He's
degrees
getting his
Celsius
cup
weather.
of water by his night.
It's okay. I've got the spell Burning Hands. We're good.
So Irvin, as you take first watch, you're sitting nicely cozied by the fire, nice and warm. Your cold weather gear is off. You see it on the coat hook, just dripping water from the icy cold abyss from outside. You can see because the door is still open, but the fire makes it in this tent so that you don't get that cold breeze that comes. And you see that it is snowing very, very hard outside right now. It is almost blizzard-like weather. You can just hear the wind.
A little bit.
Did I cut out there?
A little.
And then you can hear, and then.
Oh yeah. So basically,
sound of radio.
you hear the sound of the wind is like. It's like wind just hitting the tent, but it's not like unstably like shaking the tent. Obviously, because this is like a good tent.
And this is both of us, or did I say I was?
You're just like looking around the tent. You haven't told me you went to sleep.
No, I have not gone to sleep. Are there any like books on shelves?
Yeah. There's books about the Forgotten Realms. You see that there's books on Barovia, whatever the hell you want to call it. There's books on Schult. There's books on Tandorai. You see all sorts of books. Books of legendary travelers. The books of legendary monsters.
That's the book I will pick up. Is the book of legendary monster.
So as you looking at the bookshelf, you're like scouring through the bookshelf, and you stop at this particular red spine book. You pull it out. It's very dusty. You kind of give it a blow on it, and it just states the book of legendary monsters. As you take it back to your bedroll.
I would pace. I pace and read. Stand. Pace.
And I cut out there. Holy balonies.
No. You said I went back to
my microphone just went doo 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 doo. So I'm like, oh man.
but I'll pace. Right. I can't.
Oh,
Me
now I
personally,
can't
I
even hear
can't
you. Give
sleep,
me 1
lay
second.
down and read. Oh. Ah, bollocks.
Okay.
I can't sleep and read, so my character can't
Say
sleep and
something.
read or lay down.
Okay, now I can hear you. Okay,
Hello?
you're gonna lay down. I just heard lay down.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not gonna lay down because me personally, I can't lay down and read, so I would just play my character the same way, where
I
I
see you
can
just sitting
stand
there,
and
um,
pace and pace.
with the book. Be right back. 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Is everybody asleep?
Most of us are,
Ah,
but not me.
alright, alright. Sorry, this is all out of character. I'm just tired right
So
now.
did we both hear what was going on outside? Did he say that you heard what was going on outside?
I don't know. He cut
Alright,
out
I'm
for
back.
me. Like,
Oh,
all I got
Yeah.
and understood was that it's very stormy outside, but the tent is sturdy and it's keeping us safe, I guess.
okay.
That's
I
about
didn't
it.
know if something was walking. He said something was walking outside.
I don't
Ah,
believe I
when he,
got.
when he comes
Mm.
back, I'll ask. Or you could.
Alright, who? Me?
I,
Them?
Kev.
All of
To
them?
Ron.
Saran.
Mm.
Alright.
Saran. We can just call me Kevin. We understand. We're good. Because sometimes, like I already know there's already controversy. Is it Saran, Saran? Whatever. It's okay. Kevin.
Language is hard.
I almost called you Saren when I first read it.
Hmm.
Saren. Hey, whatever. Right? You can
That
call me whatever you want. Just don't call me late for dinner.
of course, of course.
There.
I will never cook without Saran.
No, wouldn't even dream of it.
If Saran's not here, I will wait.
No. There we go.
No, he will never be late again to dinner. What went on? I had to leave for a second.
What do you mean?
That's what we're gonna ask. We don't know if Mullen said there was something outside, or he was just depicting the noise of the. And then he said he was AFK for a bit. So
Does anyone know how to put the character sheet back from a separate tab?
You have to. Hold on.
Oh, on roll
You
20.
just have to exit
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, that.
Exit out and then load it back up.
No,
I use
like
I use a
it
D&D
keeps
Beyond character
opening
sheet. LOL.
in a separate thing.
Oh.
honestly, the D&D Beyond is so much easier, even if
Oh,
you're
it
not
is.
using Chrome. Even if you're not using Chrome, but just to keep track of your stats and your spell slots and your plus this,
Yeah.
plus that, and oh, it's so sexy.
I
And you
just
can
like
customize
to-
the background and your everything.
Oh yeah, you do
I
that.
keep this for all my spells and then my attributes because they're not really the same.
Like, who wants to, right? Like, I can't imagine playing Dungeons and Dragons like 30 years ago with
Oh,
pencils and
pencil and
erasers.
I can't
pencil
use
and paper is the only way that I do it.
Well, and like I say that, it's oh, I
Nice.
got a new weapon, and now you gotta erasing 4 different boxes and writing something in, or you have a temporary
when you're
plus, or you have resistances, and it's like, how many different things does this one thing affect? Whereas this basically modded up on steroids Excel spreadsheet makes things so much easier.
Okay, real quick, I have a question since I'm now looking at
Yes.
my spells.
Alright, yes.
Um This is probably gonna give me away, but what am I rich? What is a ritual spell?
You don't need to. Sorry.
No,
But
you
it does take time to cast, though. You have to prepare it with the
Oh,
right
so
components.
Does it have to be a
Well,
prepared spell?
no.
no, it's very much you have items and then it
You
takes
you
time.
usually do it during
Uh,
a long rest or a short
You,
rest.
yeah, they typically take an extended period of time, so you can't really do them during combat. Like
Yeah,
Right.
a 1 minute ritual spell is gonna be like,
the whole
An
combat,
entire turn.
yeah,
or one
Especially if it
round
uses
anyway.
materials. Like
Yeah.
I think it's Greater Restoration that uses.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. It what does?
Is that sound again? That's that sound again. Something's out there.
Huh?
Dude, why the fuck am I smelling Cocoa Krispies?
Huh?
Stroke.
Stroke. Quite literally.
my
Huh?
condolences.
Okay, so I don't have to have that spell prepared because it's a ritual
I
spell.
think I need
Got it.
to drink coffee or something.
Mm,
That's why when I'm picking all my spells, I look for instantaneous
Hmm.
in like somatic or verbal components.
mhm.
Right.
I think. Yeah, no. I don't have any ritual ones because. Oh wait, I just scrolled down. Hmm.
Oh.
No. Well, what do you consider? No. No ritual spells. Darkness just uses items.
Sorceress origin.
No,
Aberrant mind.
darkness is concentration.
Yeah, no
Mhm.
concentration and no, it's one action.
Yeah, but you need
Oh,
to
yeah.
concentrate on this.
Yeah, sorry, I'm
You're okay.
yeah, my eyes are fully wolf, you know?
Mm-mm.
I haven't even gotten. Do you want to see my sketch right now? Ari?
Do
Do you want to you share? Because it's kind of
no, show
funny.
it.
Look at it. That's all I've managed in like the last hour. So I and this is the rest of my life. This is my
It
major.
doesn't. It doesn't have to be the rest of your life.
It does. It does. If I'm paying this much for college, it better be.
Haha, you're going to college.
Haha, you're still taking classes, too. You're taking classes just as much as I am, so you can't laugh at me.
Laugh.
Ah, and now I'm dead. I... Why? Why can't I just skip over all of that other stuff, you know? Just skip the
And just
sketch.
get to art.
You just skip the sketch phase.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty please. I just, you know what? I'm just gonna block in stuff like what I did with Alric.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so done. Wait, is this a break right now that we're taking?
I think so.
Yes.
I don't know.
Alright, what's everybody's status?
Status.
Oh,
Not like no, like who is sleeping? Who's like is Saran still, you know?
I've got my head in a book. But
Alright,
give me 5 minutes. I will be right back.
of
Okay.
course.
And
Yeah.
if anything goes on, I'm just reading, and then if you really need to, someone cast bardic inspiration.
I believe everyone sleep.
Alright.
Asleep.
I mean even Irvin.
A
Well,
little bit.
no, really. No, he's just spacing out right now.
He's a
He is pondering. Think of like the thinker statue.
That's
know.
how he is.
That is him. Front facing Armet. Ah, hideous. Thank you. Horrific little thing. This is who you're bullying. This is who's crying. Oh my god. This is who you're making cry. Look at that.
All right, sorry about that, guys.
Hey, welcome back.
All right, what have I missed so far?
Irvin's just, I don't know, pondering, and Kev is, he said, head in his notebook, and the others, I think, are sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
So first watch comes as the night is dark. The wind howling almost like a wolf. From the outside, you kind of hear it barking from the dogs.
Do they sound like they're in distress?
No.
Or
No.
just, playing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Chill.
A couple hours go by. The fire's still burning very bright. You don't see anything in particular.
Oh, am I outside, or?
You're still sitting in the
Okay.
you're still sitting inside the tent unless you want to walk outside. Holy baloney, this Wi-Fi connection sucks.
No. He's cold. I love drawing our mets when they're front facing. It looks so stupid. They're so stupid looking. Hold on. I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna send it in IceWind now. They look. Look at that guy.
Positively.
He looks a
Pretty sure
little silly.
Darius' his old helmet is in his chest.
That's he wears an armet?
Yeah. That's what the first picture of the helmet looks like, yeah.
Yeah, that's an armet. I love armor. You can like send me a picture of anything and I'll be like, that's a pauldron.
Sadly, I don't know if Darius is going to be able to wear the helmet.
We can always carve walls into it. Well,
Very
unless they
true.
curve. Unless they curve.
Unless